Japan's central bank has delivered a fresh dose of stimulus in a prelude to more aggressive action next year. The BOJ action follows heated calls to move aggressively by Japan's Prime Minister-elect Shinzo Abe. Well, Andy Mukherjee of Breakingviews says Japan will need to do a lot of work to tweak its system in order for aggressive monetary policy to work. He joins me now from Singapore. So, Andy, it looks like they're following Abe's calls at the BOJ, but is the system set up to really pump money into the economy?
No, not really. The system does require, as you rightly said, it does require a lot of tweaking. For instance, the central bank has to credibly communicate to the market that it is now ready and willing to take an inflation target from the government, and the government on its part has to be ready and willing to give the central bank the flexibility it needs, specifically to buy foreign securities by printing yen. Now, these two steps are going to make a lot of difference, and probably we are going to see some move in the next year on both of these issues.
So Abenomics, or printing money, is it set to save the economy? Is it actually going to work?
Well, skeptics say that it won't because pump priming by the Liberal Democratic Party, they say it hasn't previously. And they also say that Japan's population is the problem because demographics is no longer on Japan's side. The workforce is shrinking, and therefore with a shrinking workforce, you can't really get your economy going. You can't really get it to expand year after year. But I disagree with that view, and I think that right now the challenge really is in the monetary domain, and with a clever mix of fiscal and monetary policy, which you call Abenomics, because remember, it has both the elements in place. Abe wants to do fiscal pump priming, new construction, and he wants the central bank to aggressively support that through monetary easing. So I think this combination is going to work in the short run. The challenge of demographics for Japan is really a longer term challenge, but for now, Abenomics can really get the economy going.
Okay, you've said in a recent column that you think we will see a 3-digit yen. How long is that going to take?
Well, you're asking me to break the first rule of forecasting, which is that when you give a bold forecast, never specify a time frame.
But we're going to call
true.
you on it, and I would like to know when you think it's going to happen.
Well, since it's a bold call, so I think that if it has to happen, it has to happen in 2013, because if it doesn't, then the market is going to get disillusioned with Abe and Abenomics. Because remember, in April, Shinzo Abe is going to get his first opportunity when he gets to decide the next BOJ governor who is going to replace Mr. Shirakawa. So if he hires a dove, and if he's able to institute a system whereby the new governor, which is what happens in New Zealand, which is that the new governor actually signs a contract, an inflation targeting contract with the finance ministry. If he's able to get a system like that in place in Japan, then we are going to see a move towards a 3-digit yen pretty rapidly.
All right, sounds like we've got an interesting 2013 in store in Japan. Andy Mukherjee, thanks very much.